someone. He's too old, but it's okay. He'll die, and then I get to date his friends. And so that's the good news. Anyway, his dick doesn't work, but I like that, because my dick doesn't work and that we're equals, so no one gets to come. I like that. It's better when no one does, so I think, I don't know. He stopped taking Zoloft for me, which I didn't ask that, but he was like, I'm just gonna die. So he's not taking his Zoloft anymore, which is exciting, because he's the first person who might actually kill themselves trying to make me come, and I think that's nice. I am a hard comer. I didn't know I was like hang yourself hard, but maybe, and if I am, that's what I deserve. So he's doing the right thing. I have gay moms, so I'm just making this up. My moms are gay. One of them's gay. The other one is just really easygoing. And so they've built a life. No, they haven't. They're separated. My parents, they separated because they got to know each other. They had one talk, and now they're remarried to 2 new moms, so I have 4 moms, which is good. And they all hate each other too. Also, it's not a polycule, there's no love. It's just hate, and so I'm working on 8 moms, and that's gonna be good. When I just have 4 more opinions on my weight, I will know if it's good or bad. I just need a vote of 8. So working on that. No, it's good. I have 4 moms. I have an eating disorder. It's not their fault. It is hard to have 4 moms and feel like you're eating the right way. There's always like a note, but it's okay. It's not it's my grandma's fault. She has to die. I have like 5 people I just need to die, and then I'll be happy. But my grandma's up there. She's no, she's good. I love her. I'm scared of her. She fell down her stairs, which makes me love her more. When your mean grandma falls down the stairs, it's kind of like when like a nerdy girl takes off her glasses. You're just like, oh, like I think I love you. So I'm worried about. No, she liked it. My grandma's been bragging about falling down her stairs because she's fine. So she's like, I didn't get CTE, that means I'm actually stronger than football players. She thinks it's like a flex. Her house is all stairs, there's no floor. That's where she lives, and she won't leave. We like want her to get one of those like electric chairs that'll carry her up and down for old people, but she's like, those are too slow. It's faster when I fall. So I'm just gonna keep falling. And she's fine. She's 92, she's still anorexic, which is impressive. I think it's great. I don't even care. It's your body, but she is, my grandma believes my grandfather is with her for her body. Like tonight, like this evening, which is love. I don't know. This is a real fear she has. It's like kind of fucked up. My grandma told me this. She was like, if I get fat, Papa will leave me. I was like, Papa's 94, and he can't walk upstairs. You've literally trapped him. He's literally. If Papa tries to leave, just shake a can with nickels in it, and he'll never think again. But she's like, no, it's actually my thigh gap that he loves, so I'm gonna keep that. And I don't know, I know my grandparents are still having sex because their hot tub keeps breaking, and that's why California is in a drought, is because my grandma won't die, and that's the problem. I love her. I love her, I think. I don't know. Her house might be worth something. But she's still driving, which is bad. It makes her a threat to the public. It is not. If she, like, my grandma drives a red BMW and she just kills cats. She hasn't retired yet. That's her job. And if she was a dog, we'd shoot her. But it's Mima, and we love her, so we keep just like putting her in her car and being like, yeah, go, go, go. It's fucked up, but it's feminism, so it's good. My grandma's like a feminist for her times, which is not good. She just like starves her husband too, and now they're just. I think my my grandma really wants me to date. I think she thinks she gets to sleep with whoever I date. Because it's always her type. My grandma like loves skinny French men. Anyone, it doesn't matter. You could be homeless. She's like, they're so sexy. But she wants me to get a skinny French man who can stay in her room when he visits. That's what she wants. Like, you don't get a turn. That's not, but I'm not falling for that again. But you feed a dog from the table one time and they're like, that's where dinner is. So, it's okay. No, things are good. I do have 2 moms. I didn't make that up. Maybe I did. I don't know. My parents so my butch mom is my favorite, but actually my first stepmom is cool. My first stepmom left her family for ours, which is cool, because sometimes you just like need a win. And, I don't know like how well I'm doing, but it's for sure better than Kaylee and Julie. They miss their mom, but I got her. I don't know, she's saging the bad energy, so we'll like her. Stepmoms get good at saging bad energy. That's kind of they make bad energy and then they sage it, and then it's just kind of a cycle forever and then they die. But I do like my stepmoms. My butch mom is my favorite. My butch mom, when my butch mom remarried, she started using both she and he pronouns, both interchangeably, and never came out to me as anything other than like butch and an alcoholic. Which is maybe the manliest way to come out, is to just like not say anything and then just get like really mad on the freeway. Just like kill someone. But I did ask, I asked, I was like, do you want me to call you dad? I call a lot of people dad, but it is not a big deal. I like it. It makes me feel small and safe, but my mom was like, no, don't call me dad. I think that's creepy. Which I think is man for like feels nice and I like it. But I was like, all right, I won't call you dad. Which is fine. I have a stone butch mom. My mom is like just kind of a boomer. I was like, are you trans? My mom was like, that's impossible. And I was like, well, yeah, you're done living. But that's my mom. I kind of wanted a trans dad for a while, because this whole time I thought I had like sort of a shitty mom, but maybe I have like a normal father. And that would just explain so much about me. Why my ex did MMA. I don't know why. I don't know why I dated someone who did. My ex did MMA, which is sort of like anorexia for men. It's how they hurt themselves. And it was hot, I don't know, but like he was very into being a man. He like didn't eat fruit. He refused. He was like, fruit is for girls. But we dated he waited for 2 years. I love this man. But over the course of our relationship, he started to eat kiwis, which is the fruitiest of all the fruits. But he was like, it's the best one. So I was like, all right, so no fruit except for the one that looks like balls. And he was like, yeah, those are the best. So he was eating a lot of kiwis. But the reason why is he told me he heard somewhere that kiwis make your cum loads bigger. Like how much? Which I had never paid attention to until he started like apologizing to me for how little he provided. I'd be like, it's plenty, like I'm good. But he was, anyway, so he's eating kiwis to be a better boyfriend, and for his, okay, I didn't notice a difference, but also, that sounds like a lie you would tell a man to like get him to eat kiwis. I was sort of like, did your mom tell you that? Because she's worried? Like, because you can't like force people to make healthy choices, but you can lie. Like I worked in a preschool, don't worry, it's fine. I worked in preschool for like 2 years, and like you can't force kids to eat their like fruit or whatever, but like if a kid wasn't eating their apples, you could for sure be like, that's fine, all right, whatever, don't eat your apples, that's fine. I guess that somebody just doesn't want to cum buckets later. And they'll fucking eat the apples, so I'm just saying it's manipulation. But anyway, I hope he's dead. No, he's fine. I did break up with him. It was kind of a big breakup. We were gonna get married, actually, but he didn't know that, so it was just a plan I made that I didn't tell him we had made together. So it's good. I'm in bars a lot now. That's where I go. I like bars. I like to find out what projects men are working on. They'll let you know. So I've been going to bars in Brooklyn. I took my butch mom. We went to this bar. My mom stopped drinking, and so I was like, "Can my mom get a virgin margarita?" And he was like, "We don't call them virgins here. That's bad for women." And I was like, "All right, what do you call them? Like loser cuck margaritas?" We just want your juice. That's all we want. And he was like, "No, we call them maiden margaritas," which is so much worse than virgin, because it's like, yeah, they're young, but you can fuck them. That's their margaritas. So that he fixed it. I was like, "I'm so glad you're working on that." Good. And then I went to this other bar, and I met a man who's writing a book. I don't know why they're doing that, but he's writing a book. He was like, "You should ask me about it," and I didn't want to. And he was like, "You definitely should." So he told me about it. This is true. He's writing the biography of Anne Frank. That's what he's. Yeah, the bio. I don't know how that takes you more than like 2 hours to finish. I feel like you just go through the diary and you take all the I's and you turn them into she's, and you've written the biography of Anne Frank. But he's like, "No, it's a really long project. It's taken me years. It's gonna be the male perspective on Anne Frank. It's pretty cool. She's gonna have huge tits and a cool gun. So can't wait for that." But that's what. And I don't know. I get it. I always thought it was sort of. I don't know if you know who Anne Frank is. She invented the diary, and she was killed for it. So no, these are okay. Yeah, 15, right? Okay, great. Sorry. No, this is okay. This isn't gonna be sad. I don't think. I always thought it was narcissistic that she wrote her own book. So it's good. He's writing it, but I am worried. I don't know. I feel like Jews get very defensive over Anne Frank in particular. Every month there's this in Pride Month. Every like June, there's this article that circulates that's like, "You better stop. You better stop calling Anne Frank your bisexual icon." I don't think anyone has ever done that, but they're very worried that people are doing that to Anne Frank, which. Okay, so the story, there's a passage in her diary, it's like usually censored, where she's like, she was at a sleepover with her girlfriend, and she like wanted to see her friend's tits, and she's like, "Can I please see your tits?" And her friend is like, "I don't think so, Anne Frank." And then Anne Frank is like, "Fuck," and that's the whole party. That's it. Icon is a stretch. If anything, she's like a bisexual loser. And it's just nice that she's like being included in Pride at all. But people get worried. I don't know. Bisexual loser is also a good name for a non-alcoholic cocktail. It's just a used tea bag with more hot water, and it's $10. So that's my vision. I am trying to write a book. I don't know. I think a lot about being a mom. It's hard. I got an abortion. If you're mad, I'll reverse it. They are reversible. You just try again and give it the same name. And you fixed it. Just name him Slippy and be like, "Oh my God, he's back!" And you've solved the problem. But I don't know. I kind of want kids. My parents didn't hit us, so if I have a kid, I'll spank wrong and it'll be embarrassing. But I do. I have these boys, these men that keep dating me, and they're always older. And I'll say this about older men: they're not all rich, so be careful. Some of them just want love, and it's fucked up. And they're fertile until they're 80, so it's dangerous. I have an IUD now, which is good. My old birth control was being cool, and I'm an IUD, which works better. I have 2 IUDs. I have one in the front, one in the back, just to be safe. You've gotta, wherever it's moist, you gotta cover, and because it's confusing. They're both, close. It's stark. They're both wet all the time, and that's how it should be. I think if it's not gross, I just walk fast, and that's. In the summer, I get 5 IUDs. So, all right. Thank you guys for listening to me. You guys are really fun. Have a good night.
Here we go, Virginia.